I'm around about like sig number 3 million. I'm gonna get a fucking achievement that I can show off on my profile for third dimensional reality. Yeah. I'm sure the birds will really be into me there. I usually just fuck it up and scare them off. Not saying I'm fucking. I don't not even mean any bad, me. I just fucking. I've always been a fool. Always will be. But there's a kind of wisdom. The master is a fool. Because the true fool is the one who realises that he isn't a fool. And what do I mean by a fool? Somebody who knows that they don't know everything yet, which is why they say fucking the wisdom, creative wisdom that problem solves. That's intelligence. The division of the forms of intelligence are actually fucking an illusion because one is the only number. So you want to be a knobhead in a maths class, just say a couple of ones is the answer. Yeah, but what fucking specific? No, it's a couple of ones, but we can't be arsed working it out. So we're just gonna acknowledge the collective symbiosis. Couple of ones. 1 to the power of 1. But really, it's not even a couple of ones, it's just 1. They can't prove you wrong. But honestly, you might want to engage with it because you need to exercise your mind, especially the logical side of it. It's making order a chaos, isn't it? I personally, I fucking hate doing maths. I enjoyed the challenge of it because some questions on it were hard, so you have to actually think, don't you? Whereas most of the fucking stuff that I did in school revolves around memory or conformity to a certain method of doing something. Like, they want you to do it in a certain way. What if you have a better way of doing it? Seriously. What if your mind and way you do it, and you can kind of sneak your own way of it in, but you're getting marked off their assessment. So when it comes to things like English, there's they measure the punctuation and all that, but the actual quality and essence of what's being expressed, it revolves entirely around whether the person reading it is capable of seeing the greatness within it. So the idea that there's definitive judges of anything is ridiculous. And it's not even subjective. Some things are objectively brilliant and genius. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking generally. I'm saying, like, how many fucking essays have never been published by, like, just people in the learning thing, and they're absolute fucking, like, unbelievable stories or whatever? Because I remember there was one, my story was shit because I couldn't even be asked at the time. I thought it was shit anyway. I can't, like, I think it's a guy gets, like, fucking spiked or something, and I just wrote a story about it, like his consciousness starts changing. I thought it'd be interesting to fucking describe. But how many of them are fucking, like, just been discarded and looked at by some knobhead that's reviewing it for stupid reasons and it's actually a fucking masterpiece? I bet there's a few of them. And nobody will ever know, like, the universe will remember, but none of us here in this physical reality will ever have access to it until we die or whatever. Or however that would become attracted to your consciousness without you actually viewing it in physical reality. Because the universe remembers what's remembering. Remember that when, like, every moment of every day. And there'll be no argument about it because I know it's a fact. Whether you accept that or not isn't my fucking problem. Neither of it anybody else's that knows. If you don't accept the fact that the universe knows everything, then good luck, pal. You know what I mean? This place is alive. It knows.
it understands. And to somebody who's not aiming in the right direction, that should seem very, very frightening. Because the idea of heaven and hell does actually ring true, but the conceptions that lie behind the nature of it are, in my opinion, entirely fucking incorrect. It's to do with the law of attraction. It can be manifest in this reality or in a subsequent one, but it's to do with what you attract. That doesn't necessarily mean that challenges mean you go into hell. It means that you require resistance in order to develop. But there is a certain mode of being that you attain when you are coming from the wrong place in your heart and mind. And it is true kind of what they say is in your thoughts are not your own, because the mind become infected by many different forces that I've found. It's up to you to kind of keep the light alive in your heart, or you will actually become possessed and be a vessel for something else. And you're under the illusion that it's you doing that, but it is you doing it, but only because you've surrendered to something and it's acting through you. So possession is very real. I've seen it. I've experienced it in my dreams. When I was on very strong medication, I was battling demons day in, day out, and this is it was made worse by the medication, which is another reason it makes it worse. It made me defective neurologically to the point where my character was completely boxed in, and then these weird forces took advantage of it and I got possessed in my dreams, and I don't want to talk about the fucking dreams, to be honest. And the thing is you don't remember all the dreams all the time. I've seen it happen in this reality to people. You know it's the truth. It's only ever got me in my dreams. I'm a very strong, and I'm buried in mind I was on very strong drugs at the time. I'm a very strong-willed person despite what anybody fucking thinks. Now, if it can happen to me, right, it can happen to a lot of fucking people in your dreams. What are we in? We're in a dream. So when they say, you sell your soul to the devil's an idea. It's dark forces of possession that are based off negatively inspired desire. And it comes from basically not engaging with the process of development, because the idea that you don't need to develop anymore at any point is the most insane thing that you can think. It's not to do with self-improvement in a masturbation sense, like I keep going on about as that quote that Tyler Durden said from Fight Club. It's not that you want to be perfect or better than anybody when it's in its full capacity of what it should be. It's more just like you playing the fucking game, VGHS. And most of all, Brian, you forgot the most important thing. What is that? Boom. It's all about the game. The game's about the game, sir. I knew you wouldn't understand. Because you're rubbish. And then he gets it later, and he's like, yeah, GG, Brian D. He plays. And I'm not going to spoil what happens after that, because I've already said too much. It's a cracking show. I don't know how they're having a full-blown conversation in a video game in some sort of cinematic thing, but nevertheless, it's a compelling story. Law ready for that. Another thing as well, just because you think that something's all outdated and fucking cringy and you watched it as a kid and you like mature stuff, I think you're forgetting the actual light that lies behind why you liked it in the first place. And if you don't like watching stuff that you consider cringy because you think you've outgrown it, but it is actually pretty cool, you're just insecure. That's insecurity. If it's good, it's good. Yeah, I watch fucking dead intense stuff that's a bit grittier and all that sort of shit, or it covered but the tamer stuff's sometimes fucking, everything's challenging, isn't it? When you actually put your fucking, if you're watching something, if you put your empathy in the position of a character that's going through any sort of challenge, so long as they come through it and do it in an expressive and original way, it's usually pretty fucking compelling. At least from some subjections, as long as it's executed properly. Yeah, Yeah. I'd be surprised if anybody's actually going to be still here. I'm talking to the camera itself at this point. If you're still here, I love you very much. And I mean it. Fuck me. We need to adjust the camera. Visual stimulation. Whoa, we've unlocked a new cheat code. Why does my torso look dead short? I need to... Right. My body looks weird. I'm going through some sort of metamorphosis at the minute. Oh, it's weird. Fucking hell. This is what I'm saying. Use. God. Now we're getting somewhere. This side's so fucked up. What the hell? Oh my god. This is what sitting down and not sitting straight does to you. Oh, Christ. No, not Christ, God. Come on, Lefty, fucking hell, that was pathetic. You see that? That's what happens when you go into a shop with no shirt on. Who gives a shit? Fucking security guard grabbed me hair and pulled it out. So I tried it. I went for headbutting, but there was 2 fucking knobhead security guards as well. Prick. Fucking bullies, mate. Yeah, I'm getting a fucking drink from shop. Well, I've put my shirt on. What's the big problem? People just want to impose rules on others. It's bullshit. I was the one that was more than reasonable in the situation, despite the fact that I was defending myself, and I was the one that got fucking arrested because I got let off because I didn't do anything wrong in the first place. Well, they should have been speaking to him. The fucking cunt was laughing after he did it. I'm not saying this to show off. What I'm saying is, if you stand up for yourself, you will actually see, you'll expose somebody's soul in the way that they react to your behaviour. And even if you're a fucked up individual, if you've got a heart on you, you're not going to be acting in an unreasonable way, really. Unless you've got some sort of serious imbalance. There's always going to be somebody else that is actually wrong. And I can fucking see it most of the time. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I'm not like, what? I hope that this inspires you to just be fucking, like, move in your own way. And some people don't need reminding, but others, if you just sit there and do nothing all the time, just move for the sake of it, like, you end up figuring shit out. Honestly, you don't even have to do anything advanced. Like, look at this. If you just do this, like, sometimes, like, fucking look at that. If you could, like, I can feel how much good that's fucking doing. It's unbelievable, but it doesn't, it's not just like you stretching flesh, it changes your conscious state.
especially when you mix breathing with it. But I'm a bit worried if it do that, me, because breathing's the most powerful one, honestly. Like, if you do breath work and start moving in like Tai Chi ways, and what I referred to myself as what the fuck is that on the floor? As emotional flexion. There's water. Oh. And before you ask, it does feel a bit sticky, whatever that was, but it's not ejaculate because it is true what they say. Like, if you don't ejaculate for ages, and especially you don't watch porn, it does a lot of good because it retains creative energy and gets lustful crap out your head. Because, you know, I realised after a bit, all the porn's fucked. Like, even if it's what people consider normal porn, like, it's all just fucked. Like, it's super stimulating. You're watching somebody else. And then people watch some fucking weird stuff, don't they? I remember watching porn, I watched it first out of curiosity when I was like 12 or something, when I got a laptop. And fucking, I don't know, you end up seeing some stuff that like you could have done with not seeing. And I realised that, you know, it doesn't represent anything. I mean, I never watched anything that bad, but loads of porn videos are weird. It's all like step sibling shit and fucking, like, you know, people are watching like gangbangs and shit like that. Like, and there's the other side of it that isn't even worth fucking talking about. Like, it's just repulsive, all that shit. But yeah, like, you know, I realised after I became sexually active, I'm not at the minute, I'm retaining my seed, but when you become sexually active, you realise that the porn doesn't represent who you are at all. Like, the actual connection of sex is enough for me. I enjoy the sensation, and like, you both know that you're alive at that point, and it's to do with like vulnerability to somebody you can trust and that you enjoy being with. It's like love, innit? It's a good thing. Unfortunately, in my last relationship, I did love the girl, but we weren't meant to be together, and it wasn't enough. The love that was there. That song was playing in my head by Kaiser Chiefs every day. I love you less and less, and I didn't want to. I'm just fucking telling you my life story at the minute, but I feel like doing it, so whatever. I'm glad it happened, but we both made mistakes. Only it's a bit disappointing, isn't it, when somebody turns out to become or not to be what you thought they were, and it makes you wonder whether it was an idea that you loved. But me personally, in my experience, there was something real there. It just wasn't ever going to last, and I think that can be true of any relationship that doesn't work. But even if it ends badly, I think you've just got to. I can't think bitterly about a lot of the people. If they were actually like beautiful to me in some way, then I can't harbour any bad feelings towards people like that, even though they may have let me down. Even if I let them down, it's complicated reciprocal relationship problems of imperfect people. You know, you just got to move on and learn, innit? But after a bit, it is time to let go, that's for sure, of certain things in life. Ow, 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 ah. Oh, my wrists. See, there was all the trauma from my fucking past relationship in my wrists or some shit. I mean, at one point, right, a couple of years ago,
I went to learn how to swim properly because I've never been a strong swimmer, because I've never really done it that much, but I decided I was going to do it. And when I was in the water, a frog came up and touched me and then swam off. And then after that, I got an immediate idea to, when I get a bit tired or I need a rest, to swim on my back. Like this. And that sort of thing. And honestly, if you do that, like, you know what I mean? If you do that kind of thing on your back, you can do it for fucking ages, mate. You're not going to get tired. You can have a minute. You just need to move a little gracefully. That, honestly, that I know that would save your life. You don't need treading water. Like, it's not fucking. It's pretty tiring, honestly. Doing it like treading water the way people normally do it. Like, I think it's knackering me. You don't think? I can do it, but in comparison to that frog thing, the frog thing's well easier. You're floating. Fucking hell. That'll save your life, that. Do the frog. So I downloaded the frog come and give us a fucking word, had a word with me, you know what I mean? Listen, man, like, you need to just chill out. Ooh. My fucking life is like Search of the Hidden Lighter. It's like a subconscious reminder that I don't want to be making my lungs fucking black. Or maybe I do, I don't know. Problem is I just do it every now and again, but it's so addictive, isn't it? Like, I wouldn't mind just doing it every now and again, but I don't want to fuck up my lungs or cardiovascular system. Now, you can say I'm showing off, but flexing your muscles is important to take control of the neurology and create a mind-muscle connection. And rather than lift weights, you're actually, to start off with, in order to get form and range of motion, I've found that you're better off doing it body weight. Obviously, weights are really good if you want to become like insanely strong, but body weight's good enough for most people. So the idea that people need to be lumped in gyms is actually limiting their capability to move in 3D space because they're not being as creative. At least most of the time. Looks bizarre, this. Look at that. Fucking hell. Body's mad, isn't it? Destruction and creation. What's happening? Do you come here often? I've got socks on, I can't pick up the skins. You're better off not wearing boxers because then you'll have more semen. There's a reason they call it commando. This is the hidden use of the sink. Look, it's not for this thing here. This is for flicking cigs in and doing this. This is clearly the function of why it's there. This is getting way too long, this. It's been on for fucking nearly half an hour. Whatever, this is the movie. Wow, we've really gone for it this time with this film. No need for editing. This will be a riveting fucking masterpiece, I'm sure. Not just some chimp banging on. What is it that people have a fetish about feet for? I mean, I can appreciate the fucking aesthetic of them, to be fair. You know, the human form is very beautiful, I think. But in terms of that, like, it doesn't exactly turn me on. Like, you know what I mean? Unless it belongs to I suppose if it's the right girl, it's gonna turn you on if you're looking at a fucking, I don't know. I'll looking at any part of her, be like, oh, I know who that is. This is quality entertainment, this. You won't get it anywhere else. Oh. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Ah. Yeah, here we go. The leverage. Oh, I need to do the other leg. Oh, this is the one that's fucked up. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Fucking cut me earlier, it's fucking everywhere. Why is that like that? Fuck's sake. Oh. Wait. Oh, I need something to push against here. Come on. Go against ball ass. Fucking legs. Oh, this body's so fucked up. You got to enjoy the process, don't you? Like, this is a pretty fun process. Like, look. And then this probably needs to go off soon. Like, this is way too long, this. Is it still recording? It is. You can do multiple things at once. Multitask. Legs getting stretched quite a bit. And here's another thing you can do. This is a gift for tuning in for half an hour. Or if you skip to the end to see the ending, this is the ending. In order to practice certain levels of expression, your face muscles actually must be in full range of motion. And in order to do that, you have to kind of look like a fucking wacko in order to exercise it. So, like, if you smile more, like, it's a positive man. Like, do you know how they say your atoms are entirely different? Like 5 years or something like that. All of the atoms have been replaced or something like that. Well, your physical form, like if you look at people's physical form, it does actually change in a mad way over time. So if you think you can't change it or become more expressive, just like spack out your face, honestly. Like, move your face about. It feels good. Honestly, it does. If you're gonna move your fucking body about, if I do this and stretch out this, or the other side, or whatever,
then why not do shit like this? It feels really good around there. I would describe it as the sort of like, it's like in your muscles, chains are being broken. It's like the restriction of physical pressure is being relieved. Because it's actually, if you think about it, like expression, you smile, you're changing your physical state in order to express an emotion. And like, you know what I'm talking about. So if you stick your tongue out, it's a freeing thing. It's like opening wide, isn't it? Like, uh, uh, mm. Feels very good, man. Oh, there we go. I didn't fight with the fucking floor, mate. Stop chatting shit. Oh, here we go. Neck stretch. Intuitive stretching routine. That's what this can be called. While chatting shit. Oh. Oh, fucking hell. Them tendons are tight in there. Let gravity do the work. Oh, that's easy. It's working on its own. Oh. There you go. Oh. I figured it out. Wow. We've hacked the code. Using the forces. What's on the outside is the same as what's on the inside. Only that would be true. It's a bit more complex than that, but it's to do with the manifestation of situational demand. So that begs the question, what laws do other dimensions follow? I'll let you figure it out. Not psycho. Psycho not. You don't need to take drugs to be a mentalist. Oh, the sink's gonna fall on me. No, it's not. It's a jib. I'm being careful. That feels pretty good. Now we're stretching the back out, the lats, from the spine. You can do it upwards. That feels good. That feels pretty good, that. Ow, ow, ow. This fucking thing, yeah. That is like, what the hell's going on? That's like the thing, them chords on a bridge that they created the fucking Star Wars blaster sound effects wrong. Bam, bam. That is so annoying that it's become well tight from like just fucking bad habits. Oh, I need a cig, me. Fuck me. Got a big problem on my hands with these cigs. They possess me. No, I'm smoking now. It's a balancing it out. I'm doing fucking, like, I'm destroying and creating, that's the point. Thing is though, if you do shit like that, like if you eat bad food or fucking do anything that sort of destroys your temple a bit, if you resist desire and fast properly, your physiology and soul sort of like gets healthier and stronger. Fasting's amazing. It doesn't get enough fucking credit. Like a lot of people are skeptical about it. Like, what you on about? Like these things, oh, you shouldn't like starve yourself or whatever. Well, you're not thinking about it properly. Like the absence of consuming things is good for you, so long as you actually nourish your body. Like if you're eating fucking turkey Twizzlers, then you're probably better off eating some salmon or something that's actually from wild, not farmed, before you stop eating for a bit. Or whatever else you choose to eat that's actually fucking nutritious. And the idea that people have to be eating chicken and rice, boring food, like to eat healthy is ridiculous. I can make loads of shit that tastes pretty interesting, that's healthy. It's not hard. And people think it costs like an extortionate amount. It doesn't really when you find the right things. Like if you want certain things, it's going to be a bit of money, but just save that for a fucking special occasion. Honestly, like things like sardines, salmon, like what else is good? You know, not too much mackerel or tuna. I eat some of that. Venison. I had some boar the other day. I've been eating pretty shit recently, to be fair, but that's because I'm skint, and before I had to get value food, but that's the concept I was saying. If you like damage your cells, for example, and then I was thinking about this today. If you damage your cells and then initiate autophagy by not eating anything, then basically the damaged part of the cell becomes the fuel. Do you know what I mean? So I suppose, like, even though it will damage your body, you can kind of get away with it in a way, because there is going to be some sort of weird payoff. And I'm not even joking. Like, it is real. Like, if you fuck yourself up and then completely deny everything that you've started doing, the resistance to desire makes the actual damage become the healing process. Not to insinuate that you should make bad decisions when it comes to your health, but if you do, there is a bit of a fucking switcheroo that you can do. It's real. And I don't need to do a study to figure that out either, because I've actually put it into practice. But then again, like, I would say that fasting without eating a lot of shit is even better. But I reckon having the shit does actually have some kind of payoff. But it isn't worth it in the face of the actual right decision, I'd say. You're better off just maintaining it and becoming better than slipping and then, you know what I mean? But at the minute, I think it's going to do me a favour, because I want to feel the acceleration from one conscious state to another. Because the acceleration is like when development is at its synergistic heights. You feel acceleration more than constant speed. That's for sure. Any racing car driver will tell you that. Or anybody that's fucking been alive and paid attention will tell you. It's like when people drink milk after they eat spicy food, they don't realise that the sympathetic action of doing that and the fact that it lowers the pain and then it comes back is actually harder to deal with than just sitting there and getting used to it. Of course, like, if somebody's in incredible amounts of pain, then I'd say
You know, there's no shame in having some fucking morphine or something at that point. Then again, like, if you were to actually not have the morphine and push through the pain, assuming it wasn't in a surgery or something like that, then there's going to be a payoff because, like, you know, you're going to absorb energy from that process of, like, dealing with the pain. It's going to make you mentally stronger. Then again, it's all about appropriation, and sometimes you need the fucking painkiller. But like, if somebody's got a fucking if somebody come on, if somebody's got a fucking headache or something, why are you taking paracetamol? Just get on with it, mate. Like, it doesn't even work, paracetamol, properly. It's been made in a lab. It's fucking awful. Like, putting that synthetic crap in your body, you can't believe that that's going to be good for you physiologically. Like, ibuprofen, they prescribe that to deal with inflammation as a painkiller. And, like, one of the side effects, and I'm not even joking, is it can cause inflammation. Like, this is the problem with creating, like, fucking bullshit synthetic crap and then punting it off as if it's like the saving grace or the solution to the problem. It's never going to be the solution to the problem. It never ever whatsoever. Like, there's no way. If there's any sort of like skeleton key for every fucking chest that contains the truth. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I was onto something. Getting too metaphorical, keep losing what I'm fucking on about. Oh, that feels pretty good. All the weight's being distributed to the tips of my toes here. That feels different. If you lower your legs up here, that's the thing, like, you just experiment, you understand, like, different weight distributions and how the muscles work together. And then, don't keep it too static, because if you're moving about like this and doing loads of different shit, like, that's the way I keep it fun, me. If I'm just doing this, and just that for ages, and it's like, right, after 30 seconds, we do it again. You know what I mean? That's boring. Just do fucking this shit. Look at this. Have a look. Start fucking about. This is what animals do in wild. This is why they're so strong. They're all to move intuitively. And they're constantly moving. That's why if you eat venison that's actually from wild, you feel fucking full of energy. Joe Rogan said it, and it is right. It's same with wild fish, but wild fish is a bit different, to be fair. That's what I was saying about you are what you eat. Anyway, this is getting too long. Goodbye.